I wanted it to be transparent. So I tweeted originally like, hey, yo, me and Joy are working on something, like working on this thing for School High. It's been years since it dropped. Like, can y'all believe it? Like, and then like, okay, yo, Joy hit me back, you know what I'm saying? At this time, whatever, we're still waiting on this to happen. I'm like, okay, I ain't heard from Joy in a minute. So I was always doing it, but it didn't really go nowhere like big until I guess I put it on Reddit. And I guess because, these kind of topics, these kind of issues, because a lot of people rallied behind it. We're just like, man, producers are really getting the short end of the stick, like, and then they really like went to war. And then once again, Joey is a bigger artist, and he's always talking about the positivity thing too, and like, there's no reason to not like Joey, pretty much. And I guess besides this, so I expect people to really like, not too much people to be on my side. Really, I expect some people more so to ask questions and, like I said, like maybe help me out a little bit. Maybe they might know somebody or have some better advice for me. It was more so for that.
Yeah, the reason why I was taken back with it is I always thought that it wasn't the artist's fault. I didn't know that they personally touched matters like this. I thought, they had no knowledge of stuff like this, and it was just like their third once removed lawyer that handled stuff like this. But you're making it seem like Joey knew about this, and it was a conscious decision.
Yeah, it felt like I was just being ignored. That was the main other thing too. I was just like, oh man, like I tried. You guys, people don't even know, like, this has been going on since November, and I tried every way possible that I could to avoid having to air him out like that. Like if y'all saw the DMs, like it's literally at one point it's just a wall of me talking to myself basically, and him not replying at some point. Me hitting up his manager, me hitting up his label, me hitting up his distribution company, me hitting up his lawyer. Literally, I tried everything possible, his PRO, to not have to like, to get him to talk. Like, yo, somebody talk to him. Somebody tell him to hit me back. Like, yo, this shit is, you can't do this. Like, this is not good business. Like, you have to address this. Like, and this is well, not my homie. I can't say that. I don't know about now, but I mean, even if I still have good, I see him in a good light, and I've only had good experience with him, and we have real memories together, like real actual homie memories together, like birthday parties and, saying regular little shindigs in New York and shit when I was living out there. Like, so it was just like, damn, like that's crazy that you would just violate by just ignoring me like this and not trying to like get this right. You didn't even, saying, like, really, you should have did it before you put the shit out. Like, that's how you're supposed to do it. Like, that's how Mac did it. Mac just hit me beforehand, like months and months beforehand. I didn't know. I was like, damn, you gonna put that shit out or not? Because he knew about that paperwork. That was a minute ago. I still didn't see this mixtape drop. And then this tape finally dropped again. But I was like, damn, Joey, like, you know better than this. And you have my number. Like, we follow each other. Like, we just talked not too long ago.
Well, it doesn't surprise me that like Joey's manager reached out to you too while working on the project, because he had his ear to the street for this certain sound, and he really got away from like the boom bap. And I read, this was years ago, that he would scour YouTube looking for unknown beats so he could get like dope cheap beats like Christ Conscious, which is why me personally I became a fan of him originally.
That was a hot record. Video was dope too.
It's a hot record. And you know what? This is my podcast. I'm going to say it. Second album was trash. I didn't like one track on it. But what are you going to do? I just feel like he changed up the whole reason why fans like us like Before the Money. But yeah, that's neither here nor there. So did you reached out to the legal team? Has it been resolved or is it still ongoing?
It is still ongoing. I reached out to them. Like I said, I didn't get a reply. Actually, it wasn't until, and so I posted it up, and actually one of the other producers off of one of his projects hit me up like, yo, I had the same situation happen to me. And I did the same thing. I hopped on Twitter and I just had to air him out. And then because of that, this guy hit me up and we ended up resolving it maybe about 3 months down the line from there. And he's like, you should hit this guy up. Maybe he'll be able to help you out with it too, whatever. And as soon as he gave me that contact, I had just went back on Twitter to kind of see where stuff was at. And my DMs, the Pro Era Twitter account hit me up like, yo, this is so-and-so. It happened to be the same guy. Like, yo, like, what's your email? Like, saying like, let's talk. So, I gave my email address and we maybe exchanged 2 messages. It's like him like saying, like, yo, I'm going to connect you with this other person here, part of the camp. He's going to help sort all this out. And that person hit me up, was like, hey man, like, what are you, what are you looking to try to work this out? You know what I'm saying? And so I told him what I wanted as far as, what his options would be pretty much. And then he's like, okay, bet. Okay, sounds good. I'm going to get right back with you. I'm real patient. So I'm gonna give him a little bit more time, but like, so I went. Like I said, I haven't spoken on it since that day that I put it out because I've been waiting for a real update. I don't want seem like I'm being thirsty, like I'm not. I'm not even asking for bread. That's the thing. Some people are like, oh, you asking them for money to pay for the beat, but you gave them the beat for free. Like, I'm not asking for bread. I don't care about that shit. Like,
so a song is 50% vocal, 50% instrumental. Is the producer entitled to 50% publishing on a song? Is that typically how it goes?
Yeah, that is typically how it goes. And even on the writer side, because I had a writer's deal for a long time with BMG, and that even if you write something like, let's say me and my homegirl Star get together, we write a hit, whatever. It don't matter if she only gave up 6 words to the shit, like we still split that 50-50. So it's pretty much split 50-50 first, and then you start breaking shit down as far as participation goes. From there, like, if there's some other artists, obviously that 50% of writers gonna get split now. It's 25 on their side, whatever, and I get the other 50%. But as far as the beat goes, if you're the sole producer, 50% off rip. Unless, like I said, maybe you felt like, oh, I'm gonna give this guy the benefit of the doubt because he did tell me to add this synth line here, and this is, that was like a pretty hot part. I'm gonna give him like 5%, or I'll give him like 10%, whatever. But this is me 100% doing the beat by myself and just being like, like not go rap on it. So I'm taking my 50% on both beats. Ain't no way around it.